YouTube. All right, we are live. Good evening, everybody here. We are in Ryanbeck, Iowa for this game tonight against Janesville. GR comes in here 7-10, and Janesville comes in here 1-16.
Janesville's in the what side of that conference are they in? Is it the Iowa Star North?
It'd have to be the north side.
North side. Okay.
Yeah, both teams coming here in their last 5 games, 1-5. Obviously, Janesville's only win is to Tripola. They won that game 59-53, and their last 5 and GR's last 5 they won it last 5 they are 1-5. So obviously not playing great basketball of late, but we've also lost a lot of one-score games.
Yeah, the last 4 games have been against really good competition. I thought we competed really well in 3 of them. AP took us out of the game, but the other 3 we were right there.
Definitely.
All right, so let's talk girls here. So GR comes in this game. I'm looking at Megan Cooley. She's been a force. She's been our main vocal point all season. 210 points, shooting 41% from the field. And then a good pairing with her, Kennedy Brandt, has 129 points on the season, shooting 38.7. And then also Ellie Sees, the point guard, she's not shooting particularly well from the field. She has 146, but she'll get her couple points in there here and there. And then Emma McClintock, our main girl from 3, she's shooting 32% from the line, so not bad. Anything you guys want to add there?
Yeah, Megan could have a night tonight, I think. I think she matches up well with her inside people. So if she's patient, gets double teams, I told her before the game we were talking, I said, kick it to the open girl, reset yourself, and then she'll just dump it back to you, and now you're one-on-one. And she should be able to eat anybody one-on-one.
Yeah, hopefully she just kind of, like we've talked before, just slow down a little bit.
Yeah, the whole team needs to slow down, especially against pressure. I don't know as we'll see any pressure tonight because we're looking out there, and Janesville has couple girls hurt. They've got 6 girls warming up, so I can't imagine they're going to play much full court stuff tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like they're a little down on numbers, and you always hate to see that, especially and then have somebody go out on an injury. So
yeah. So speaking of Janesville, they're led by probably 2 sisters, maybe 2 cousins, Liz Hovenga and Hope Hovenga. Both have over 100 points on the season. Hope has 134. She's shooting 26% from the field, and then Liz Hovenga, she has 123 points on the season and shooting 36% from the field.
And it doesn't look like they take a lot of threes. I mean, Hope's shot at field goal attempts 203, but 69 of them are 3-point attempts. Who was it? Haley Heisner looks like she's taken 46 3-point attempts, and then Liz Hovenga's taken 30 of them. So they don't shoot a ton of threes, it doesn't look like.
No, and that may be how they're trying to play, too. They may try and work it inside a little bit.
There's a lot of mid-range shots. If you don't have that range, go ahead and step in.
Yeah. Basket's a basket. You can live with a 2-pointer every time down the floor.
And as a team, 3-point-wise, they're shooting about 18%. The Rebels are 25% as a team. A little bit of an advantage there. We've seen a couple Rebels, I think, started shooting it well as of late. I thought Lauren Boyer had been knocking down some shots that she didn't get to fall early season.
Yeah.
Looks like she's come along. And her and who was it? Her and Emma almost neck to neck shot attempts, about 66, 67.
Yeah.
So right there with each other.
And there's a good chance tonight, that they're going to get some good looks. I'm going to guess that they're going to play a combination of man and zone, but with those numbers, I would guess more of a zone. So they're probably going to try and protect the middle, keep Cooley down, and that's going to give us some looks from the outside, see if we can knock them down.
Yeah, I would agree there. I think we'll see a lot of zone. Like most teams know that we're going to go to Cooley, and I think they try to shut that off, but when you have a combination of Cooley and Brandt, you can really play that high-low game with that zone, and most teams don't have 2 girls that are 6 foot.
Yeah,
that
pretty
can
tough.
Play in there, yeah.
Cooley can, she can get position on anybody in that low block if she's one-on-one. So,
yeah, I think we've been saying it all season. I think the one thing just Rebels need to improve on a little bit each game is just get the main girls out of foul trouble. Megan Cooley and Kennedy Brandt just need to stay out of foul trouble. Don't get those angry fouls, don't get those stress fouls that they're usually normally getting. Megan did a good job last Tuesday night playing against AP. Only had 2 fouls on the game. So hopefully that's a good sign to come.
She only had 2 that night?
The key is, they're going to get set right after their second foul.
Yeah.
So play smart and don't get your second foul. That's a lot of our fouls are reaching fouls, fouls 65 feet from the basket where they got the ball. Let's go down and play defense and not start reaching out front. So
I see a lot of teams when what they like to do is pressure the outlet pass right after the defensive rebound.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of those fouls happen.
Yeah.
And that's frustrating to me as a coach, but then the game has no flow to it.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see kind of how this one starts out. Like you said, I don't think we'll see a lot of full court pressure. And hopefully the Rebels can come in, find their stride here.
Yeah, we need to get back, get a little mojo back after those last 4 losses. So it'll be a good one to go to East Marshall Tuesday night and see what we can do down there.
I'd say like you had mentioned, the only game that we really seemed out of sorts was the AP game. We played really good for a quarter. First quarter was great. Partway through the second quarter, things just kind of didn't look right.
We got pressing too much. I think we got in too big a hurry. Just got going too fast.
Yep. So we'll get ready here for the starting lineups. We'll be back here in a moment. Just keep in mind, welcome everybody watching. All of our home games will be live streamed, and you can find those games on the GR Rebels YouTube channel. All the varsity contests will not only be live streamed, but we'll introduce Rebel Vision. Rebel Vision is when we have varsity contests announced with commentators. Tonight will be Nick Charter, Bruce Bailey, and Alan Charter. Rebel Vision is available as we have some tremendous supporters out in our communities. These companies have contributed to the cost of Rebel Vision. As you can see, their businesses in the bottom right. We would like to make a special note that a lot of upfront costs were donated last year by RTU and Smolt Seed. If you come into our gym, you will see the RTU Game Cam, as this camera was purchased by them. Also, along with the purchasing of the equipment, we have a few companies that have sponsored the season or specific categories. If you are interested in advertising Rebel Vision, please contact John Olson at the school. Specifically, we would like to thank the girls and boys basketball sponsors from RTU, PCI, and LSB as they've made a generous donation for the entire winter season. We would like to thank them. During the games, you'll hear Smolt Seed. Name is when the Rebel makes a 3-pointer. Also, at the conclusion of all of our home varsity games, boys varsity games, Farm Bureau will sponsor a player of the game.
So starters for the Wildcats, number 0, Liv Hoppinga.
Number 22, Mackenzie Weidler, unless they've got the names different. Number 3, Hope Hovinga.
Oh, that's messed up.
Number 32, Zoe Killian. And number 52, Kiki Smith. That's what I've got on my roster.
Something's different there.
I might ask somebody. Go ahead for the Rebels, Nick.
All right, number 3, Emma McClintock. Number 5, Lauren Boyer. Number 11, Ellie C. Number 14, Kennedy Brandt. And number 24, Megan Cooley.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I saw him practicing that earlier.
So we'll be back here after the national anthem.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to double check a little bit of this. So if you looked at their other roster, so number 0 is Liz Hovenga, number 3 is Hope Hovenga, number
22.
22?
Yes.
Not 32?
22.
22.
So 22. So
then 32, then 52.
So you're saying 22, Mackenzie.
They just didn't run out in order.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. So Kennedy Brandt set to do the tip for the Rebels, and number 52, Kiki Smith, set to do the tip for the Wildcats. Rebels win it, and LEC brings it up. Ellie's trying to force something a little too soon. Kennedy Brandt was not ready and gets an early turnover for the Rebels.
Bruce, maybe like a set play out of that. That was what they wanted to do right away.
I think so, but
stolen by Brandt.
they weren't on the same page.
Brandt looking to go coast to coast. She pulls it up, though, and kicks it out to Boyer. Boyer has it on the wing, looking to get it down low to Kennedy Brandt. Double team comes, and Brandt will kick it out to Emma McClintock, who will take the early three. No good. Rebounded by Cooley down low. Her second chance, no good. Rebounded by LEC, no good. Rebounded LEC again, and good.
Good. Way to stick with it, Ellie. Yeah.
Kind of that shot attempt off Meg kind of came off of her hand a little funky.
Yeah. First I thought it was deflected, but Rebels are playing a little full court man here.
As Emma McClintock will be on Liv Hovenga.
Going to get a little bit of a screen. Free pass almost to the basket there. Layup attempt was no good. Kicked out for the shot.
As Kennedy Brandt will take it coast to coast. No one to stop her. Misses the layup, and we'll get a foul on Cooley over the back.
Yeah, that's the kind of foul there's no reason for that foul.
Yeah, just kind of
got to be smarter than that.
Back off and let that play develop.
Let her have it. Go the other way. Play defense.
Presses up. Gets it inbounds. Hope will bring it up the court. And she'll kick it to Kiki. No good. And Smith loses the ball, and Rebel ball on the out of bounds. Lauren Boyer to inbound.
The Wildcats are matching up. Man-to-man, no zone at this point.
LEC drives in, gets it to Cooley. Good.
Nice little screen.
Yep.
Roll off the screen.
Screen and roll.
Go to the basket.
That's a set play they run called push.
Emma McClintock. Hope drives in, goes coast to coast, pulls up mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded, good. As number 3, Hope Hogan gets them on the board.
Or 32?
I think 3.
Thought it was 32.
Oh, yep, 32. Sorry, that was Zoe Killon for the point. As Emma McClintock has it, gets it down low to Cooley. Double team goes up, stolen by Liv Hovenga.
Yeah, got to keep that ball up.
Yeah, that's one where you should have kicked it. She had 3 girls on her there.
Turnover, LEC takes it coast to coast. Good on the layup.
Pretty good speed there. I thought Hovenga had enough speed to catch up with her.
Yeah.
Janesville, loose ball goes
Good
to the
job.
Rebels' way.
See what the Rebels run out of bounds here. Look like a little stack play.
As Madison Resendez will check in for Lauren Boyer. And we'll get a travel call on LEC.
Rebels with that 4-point advantage, 6-2.
Rebels to press again. Hovenga will get it. She'll bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Swings it to Hovenga. She'll get
Try to go over the top. Good help from the backside from Brandt there.
Yeah, good read by Kennedy Brandt. As download Cooley, no good.
Thought she needed to gather herself there a little bit too far into the basket.
Rebounded by Wilder. Full court pass to Hovenga. Pays off as the Wildcats convert on the fast break. Resendez has it wing, looks to get it down low to Brandt almost loses it for a second, kicks it out to Resendez for 3. No good, little lawn there, rebounded by Hovinga.
Yeah, Resendez has found that range a couple times.
Yeah.
Hovinga good on her layup, ties the game up, and we'll get a timeout by Amber Geringer.
Yeah, I think McClintock's got to work, kind of beat that girl back, make her switch hands a little bit. She's fast enough with the ball.
Yeah.
That she's kind of giving us a little trouble up front with that pressure.
Yeah, it's a good timeout by coach. I think they need to be settled down and told them, just settle down and run our offense.
Yeah, a lot of onshore turnovers.
Yep, play your game. And like we had mentioned, I know we're not real deep. I mean, the Rebels usually will play, 7?
Yeah, they
7
go
deep to 8 deep.
7 usually.
Yeah.
They can go deeper, but 7 I think they prefer.
Something I noticed is no Lily Drips on the bench tonight.
Yeah, I thought she banged up her knee last week, but we'll have to find out later.
So hope she's okay.
Yeah.
As Kenny Brandt has it, Dreising, mid-range jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Cooley over the top, good. Using the bank to convert.
Yeah, better looking shot there by Cooley. She had herself set and her feet were underneath her.
Yeah.
Hovinga will break the press for the Wildcats. Loose ball goes to the Rebels jump ball though.
Yeah, ball stay with the Wildcats. .340 remaining here. Rebels with a 2-point lead.
Looks like they run a little box set out. Screen across. Watch the corner.
As Killon has it. No good on her shot attempt as rebound LEC. She'll bring it up for the Rebels. Little pressure though, nothing to it though as she swings it to McClintock. Gets it down low to Brandt. Good entry pass.
Gets fouled. Yep, fouled by Killian. Yeah, I thought she had great position there, just was able to finish that one.
She had inside position there. Nice entry pass.
That was one of the things I was wanting them to work on. I kept thinking they got the ball too deep at times, not blocking above. It's usually below the block, which
it only gives you one way to go. That's back out to the middle.
Yep.
As Kenny Brandt misses her first one, Lauren Boyer comes back in for the Rebels for Emma McClintock. No good on the second one. Megan Cooley gets a rebound. No good. Long rebound goes to Madison Resendez. Lauren Boyer has it. No one guarding her. She'll pull up for 3. Good.
Good. 3-pointer by Lauren Boyer. Reminder, this basketball season being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB and being broadcast on Rebel Vision through the RTU game cam.
Meanwhile, stolen by Kenny Brandt. She'll get fouled on the floor. As Rebels had the ball out of bounds, foul will go to number 22, Mackenzie Wilder.
See what we're looking for here, right there. That was a nice little play.
And we'll get a travel call on Brandt.
Didn't see it in front of me.
Yeah, she ran contact and kind of lost her balance and traveled with it.
As Hovinga will bring it up, breaks the press, and we'll get a double dribble there.
I think I'd be giving her an extra step on defense.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't let her to get the basket, break us down.
Yeah, she's quick. They tried to pull up the double team, but just dribbled right through it.
Yeah. Give her a little more room.
LEC has it, swings it to Resendez, looks to get it down low to Brandt. This time
there we go.
Converts on the layup.
Yeah, I'd say give her an extra step until you get to about the 3-point line. Then you got to just
then you got to
sure
get up a little bit.
At least enough room to recuperate and recover from her first step.
Hovinga will bring it up. No good. Rebound goes to LEC. She'll look to take it by herself. Gets fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot too.
Nice job by Ellie not getting into that charging foul, because I think she was setting up, a defender was setting up that she probably was going to be in front of her for a charge, but she just took a little bit extra step and got in front of her.
There's a couple of things she can do there to make it easier on herself. She can either come to a jump stop and let that go right by her, or she can hesitate, cross it over, and go with her right hand, Now she can find some better shots that way, I think.
As we get a timeout by Janesville after this Rebel 7-point run.
A reminder, this basketball season is being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB and being broadcasted on Rebel Vision through the RTU Game Cam.
As we'll step away. As we are back here, LEC will go line and shoot 2. Her first attempt up and no good. As LEC second attempt up and good.
Shooter's touch. Rolled around, dropped.
As Hovinga gets it, she'll bring it up the floor.
Oh, good little trap there.
Lauren Boyd to recover as Wilder will break the press for the Wildcats. 23 blocked. Almost saved there by
Stepped
number.
on the line, looks like.
Yeah, almost saved there by Killon.
Yeah, Killian was at the shot. She took the shot and then tried to get that ball back, but just foot out of bounds. Yeah, they've got some quickness.
Yeah.
Handle the ball well.
As LEC has it, she'll swing it to Boyer.
Really looking to front Cooley and take that away.
There it is.
Spacing's not
Yeah.
as good as
Down
normal.
low to Cooley, good.
Yeah, she got good position that time and
Yeah,
kept
she
the
was-
girl on her right side.
She was about halfway up the lane there and then
Hovinga
finished
has
down.
it, swings it to her sister.
We confirm sisters or cousins?
we're going to just say they're related.
There's
Yeah.
steal there by C. And I think she stepped on somebody's foot. Rebound back to the Rebels.
Kennedy Brandt will take it by herself. Good.
Coast to coast by Kennedy Brandt.
Presto on for the
2-1-2 kind of here. Lauren's in the middle,
Hovinga,
trapper.
and we'll get a foul on Boyer.
That's that one where you talked about you
They-
want to move the feet and kind of cut that one off rather than
Yeah,
reaching.
they called that on Ellie.
Ellie?
Yep. I think from behind.
Okay.
As Naomi Clark will check in for LEC. Rebels on a 12-point run here.
Yeah, Rebels open up a 12-point advantage, 18-6. McClintock back into the game.
As Hovinga has it, swings it to Killian. No good. Rebounded by Cooley. As Lauren Boyd will bring it up for the Rebels.
Time winding down here in the first, about a 9-second
Down low
shot
to
clock
Naomi.
differential.
Her
Doesn't
layup
matter.
good.
Glad to see Naomi get that.
As Hovinga has it, drives in. Good help from Naomi. Gets back to Killian. No good.
You know, they're getting good looks. Shots just aren't falling.
Yeah.
Brent Schneider has it. Risky pass.
Good
Almost
foul.
pays off there. Naomi Clark will go line and shoot too.
Yeah, it's not often you feed the opposite post.
But she was,
She was open.
Yeah.
The girl was sagged inside her.
sometimes that's that one where you want her to step up to the elbow. Usually you come
Yeah.
up across on the elbow and have that high-low,
Yeah.
but create a little window for them to pass that ball to rather than trying to go over the top.
Yeah.
Substitution for the Wildcats, number 10, Autumn Norris into the ball game.
And we'll get a line violation by Naomi Clark.
Yep, Rebels with a 21-6 advantage here, 19 seconds left to go in the first period. Rebels still in that full court press.
As Hovinga will bring it up.
And they got her trapped.
Oh, yeah, you let her back across there.
She'll swing it.
Three-pointer up.
No good by Wilder. Loose ball on the floor. Jump ball will go Rebels' way.
Yep, possession arrow for the Rebels. I thought they might have held that for the last shot, but
3.6 seconds left to go. Megan Cooley, half court shot. No good.
she can take my half-court shot during the boys' game.
You got to do that tonight.
Yes.
Is this the one where you got to make a free throw, a 3-pointer, and a half-court one?
I think so.
All right,
You're going to be tired, Al.
Yes, I am.
Make 3 in a row, and you'll be done.
I think
somebody rebound
somebody
for
else
you?
is going to be shooting at the same time, so I don't think
Other
I have
end.
to take all the shots. You got to try to get Jeremy Teesing back involved.
All right, well, that will do it for the first quarter. Rebels go on a run to end the first quarter. We'll be back. As we are back, Wildcats to start the second quarter.
This basketball season is being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB and being broadcast on Rebel Vision through the RTU Game Cam.
As meanwhile, ball stolen by Kendi Brandt. She'll look to take it herself on the fast break. No good by the layup attempt. Ball tipped out. Rebels regain possession.
Zone here looks like.
LEC.
No, they match back up.
Yeah,
Pump
they're
fake.
matched up.
No good on for the and one as LEC will go to the line and shoot too.
I think good attack by C there.
Yeah,
Yep.
showed pump fake and LEC's first attempt up and good.
Second one off the mark. C takes it away. Back to the basket. Layup's
Good
good.
job. Yep,
Thought they were going to call a jump ball there, but she stole it away
Yeah.
from her.
I did too.
Emma did a better job that time beating her down the court.
Yep.
Didn't let her get that corner on her.
Olinga has it. Kicks it to Smith. She'll drive in and
Foul on Resendez.
Yep.
meanwhile stops the Rebels run.
Yeah, Meg went after the steal there, and the pass was clean.
Yep.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
As Smith's attempt up, no good. As LEC will bring it up for the Rebels. And she'll swing it to Resendez, down low to Brandt. Last touch by Wildcats.
Pass a little hard there.
Yeah, I think she should have caught that.
There's a little contact, but not enough to really make a difference, I don't think, on
No.
that.
Megan Cooley will take her chance at a three, no good. Almost gets her own rebound, but rebounded by Smith as
That was
Hoviga
close.
will bring it up.
Good double
Oh.
team by the Rebels.
Look
Steal.
ahead. Look ahead.
And we'll get a body
Got a blocking,
foul
yeah,
on,
blocking foul.
on Hovinga. She's got to be careful. That is her second of the game. Team 6.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they could afford to lose her.
Yeah, she's been really their main ball handler all night.
I'm going to guess she's not going to sit.
No, I think she'll play until she has 5 fouls. Well, I guess that's normal.
Well, if she gets 3, they might have to in that, it's early in the second period. Depends on
Yeah.
where we're at. So I'll bet she'll back off a little bit.
Kendi Brandt up, no good. Rebounded by Cooley. Her shot attempt up, no good. As Hovinga will bring it up. And she'll swing it to Hovinga. Smith has it. Megan tried to go for the steal again. As that brings the Wildcats into double digits at 10. Boyer has it on the wing.
Skip pass, yep.
Skip past to Sia. She'll swing it to Boyer. Went off her chest, but still able to regain possession as Emma McClintock has it. She'll take the wing 3. No good. And that will be rebounded by Killian. Olga brings it up. Deep pass to Smith. No good on her layup attempt as it's rebound by C.
The Rebels are kind of getting back and losing track of the ball.
Yeah.
Good feed to
Megan,
Cooley.
Yep.
Yeah, Hoviga handles the ball well. She's quick enough.
I think she better be in shape.
Yes.
Yeah. That's stolen by Brandt.
Got those sneaky long arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's long.
I mean, that ball was on the floor.
Yeah.
As Hoviga just
Hope Hoviga with the step back.
Yeah, just looks to create her own shot.
Yep. Good defense by McClintock.
Yeah, that's just a good offensive play there. Good offensive move.
As McClintock will take her chance at her second three. Good.
Yeah, good open look. Stepped right into
Yeah.
it. That's the kind of shot you want to see from her.
Yep.
And long pass down the court, stolen by Brandt again.
Yep, 31-12 Rebel advantage here. 4:40 to go in the second period.
David has it. Wayne drives in, kicks it to Boyer for a three. Good. Lauren Boyer's second three of the game. As we'll get a full timeout there.
Yeah, timeout Wildcats. Good to see both girls hit threes back-to-back possessions.
Rebels stuck on 24 for a little bit and then came out and scored another 10 points.
Boom, just like that.
Yeah, Ellie had that bucket, missed the free throw, stole the ball back, got another bucket.
Yep.
4 points right away.
I think after the Rebels' first time out, they were trying to commit a lot of turnovers. Now they're just playing under control, and it's paid off so far.
Yeah, they just coach needed to settle them down and get them in rhythm there, and that was a good timeout that she called there.
And I like to see him getting back on defense, but when you're getting back on defense, you're defending the basket, but locate the ball.
Yeah, if you're out on the floor and you're playing defense and you don't know where your player and the ball is, you got a problem. If you lose one of them, you got a problem.
Yep.
So you better know where both of them are.
Yep. I would agree there.
You teach them to open up, get in kind of a V here. I can see both out of my peripheral vision, and you know what's going on.
Yeah, just a little bit better angle instead of trying to play between the ball and their offensive player that they're guarding. Rebels back, little full court pressure. Good time to work on some of that.
That's why the inbounds at the Hoviga.
Yeah, they kind of drop back. Hoviga kind of blows by McClintock.
Yeah.
So Hope to Liz. Hoviga up top. Back to Hope at the elbow.
Hoviga has it. Kicks it out to Liv, and no good on her shot attempt. Rebounded by Cooley. Zelly's heel will bring it up. Fast break attempt to Kennedy Brandt. No good on her shot attempt. Long rebound goes to Olivia Riffey. As they'll swing it to Kennedy Brandt for a three. Doesn't take many. No good there.
Looked like the shot looked better to start with, then it kind of flattened out.
It might have been her second three of the year, maybe third.
Turnover, Rebels basketball.
The stat sheet is right. That would have been her 14th of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sumner Fred was the first one she made to win the ball game.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what it was.
She's made 1 of 13 so far this season.
I think like anybody, those are shots that you like to take in rhythm.
Yeah,
like some people can take them whenever, but
loose ball.
Usually got a little
Wildcat,
little rhythm, little hop.
Yeah, you got to be in rhythm when you shoot.
As Hoviga has it. And we'll get a jump ball.
Rebel ball.
Yep, Rebel ball.
Yeah, Rebels with a 34-12 advantage here, 3 minutes to go. Substitution, Brent Schneider will come in for LEC.
As Emma McClintock will bring out the ball for the Rebels. She'll swing it to Riffey. Gets it in the side. The Brandt mid-range jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Cooley. She'll go back up with it. Good.
A good rebound put back by Cooley.
Yep.
And Rebels blocked by Brandt.
Good recovery, but it's a little, you wonder why they're getting that deep on us. It's that backside of that press is not dropping back quick enough.
Yeah, they're getting behind us, so there's something going on there.
Liz Hoviga drives in, no good.
Good help by Cooley there to make her change her shot.
Rebounded by Cooley.
Yeah, she slid over nice and took that driving lane away.
Yep.
Olivia Riffey has it on the wing. She'll swing it to Schneider, who'll swing it to McClintock down low. Snyder gets a rebound. Swings it to Riffey, good on Riffey's shot attempt.
Those shots are open, like that 12-foot and in.
Oh, yeah.
As Hope Hovinga will have it. As Liv has it, she'll drive in on Schneider. Kicks it out. Tried to kick it out to Wilder, but out of bounds.
Yeah, I think doing a little better defensively now. I think we're getting it figured out a little bit. Other than that girl getting behind us, I'm not quite sure what's happening there.
Feed into Cooley.
And we'll get a out of bounds call.
Stolen away by Liz Hovinga, was it? But
yeah, somebody knocked it out of there.
Okay.
Came in from the outside.
And inbounds play goes to Riffey, good.
Quick inbounds play. Wildcats didn't really mark up there.
No,
As Rebels,
no, that was pretty easy.
Rebels leading 40-12. Liz Hovinga has it.
Good pass down there on the baseline. Shot's no good. Rebound by Cooley. And Rebels will push. Oh, ball gets off of McClintock's hands.
And
Hovinga loses the handle.
And Kenny Brandt will take it herself. No good. Gets her own rebound. Quadruple team there. Puts up her own shot.
Good job by Bren Shin.
Good job by McClintock. Getting to that other side, getting the rebound and putting it back up.
Now Rebels open up a 42-12 lead here with a minute to go in the second period. Little screen and roll there. Hovinga with the shot up. No good. Rebound Kennedy Brandt.
Yeah, we're going to see some running clock in the second half, guys.
Yeah.
Riffey 3 attempt.
No good. Almost gets her own rebound. Goes to Smith.
She hit a couple of those, I think, the other night. Was it the Grundy Center game? Or South Hardin game? South Hardin game.
Yeah.
As Hovinga's shots, no good. Rebounded by Cooley. 30 seconds here left to go. Gets it down low to Brandt. Kicks it out to Cooley. Good on the mid-range shot attempt.
Yeah, good find there by Brandt to find Cooley all alone on the free throw line.
As Killian has it. Kicks it out to Wilder.
Shot blocked by Brandt.
Yeah, those long arms.
And Rebels will just hold out until halftime. Rebels on a big run to end the second quarter.
I don't remember what the score was at the end of one.
Yeah, it was close, and then it just blew up.
21 to 6.
All right.
All right, well, that will do it for this first half. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed the halftime entertainment of the, I think, 4th and 5th grade girls.
3rd, 4th, or 4th and 5th. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, 4th or 5th. I think it was 4th and 5th grade girls doing a little 5-on-5. All right, so the game was tied up at 6-6, and I think the Rebels just kind of took over from there. What do you think the Rebels did to get to this point?
Well, they came out a little bit flat. Coach called that timeout right away when it was 6-6, I think, or 8-8, whatever it was. Settled them down a little bit, and then they just came out and played the way they could play and the way they should play. You know, they quit letting the Cats get behind them when they were pressing them, and they did a good job of rebounding, and we're getting pretty good shots inside and out. So they just improved what they were doing overall, I think, and they need to keep that up and get ready for whatever's coming next. Be nice to see them really be sharp, like you said, Al, this second half, but like we say, we may see several subs in there, so it may get a little bit out of hand, but you never know.
I say come in, play the first part of that third period, and look to get better and improve on some things.
Yeah.
Play sharp, and then go ahead.
Yeah.
And sub out.
Get kids on the floor. This is a good game to do that. Get them some playing time. JV kids didn't get a game tonight, so
yep.
Be a great place to play some of those kids. They're going to get more playing time next year.
The hard part is the starting 5 for with Janesville. They only have the six players. So they don't really have a bench to dump.
No, they haven't substituted yet, have they? I don't think.
They only one.
One.
Number 10, Autumn Morris.
She came in once.
Yes.
Okay. And she looks like she's a freshman. What is her grade?
Freshman.
Maybe 8th grade.
Yeah, they've got
Looks young.
Liz Hovinga, sophomore. Hope Hovinga, a senior. Autumn Norris, freshman. Mackenzie Weidler, senior. Zoe Killian's a sophomore. Kiki Smith's a freshman. Fairly young team.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of height. We got pretty good height compared to what they have, so we get the ball inside, we really got an advantage.
You know, with the 3 on the floor with C, Brandt, and Cooley, that's a lot of length.
It's a lot of length.
Also got a lot of quickness in this team.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, everybody's pretty quick, and
I guess what the Rebels could capitalize is just getting back on defense. Seen a lot of fast court layups.
Yeah, they need to sharpen that up a little bit, that's for sure.
Just a reminder, this basketball season is being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB and being broadcasted on Rebel Vision through the RTU Game Cam.
Rebounded by Cooley, shot off the mark by Wilder. As down low to Brandt. Hovinga has it, kicks out to Weidler. Weidler shot attempt, no good. As we'll get a jump ball, goes Rebels' way.
Yeah, it could be a frustrating night as a Wildcat.
Corner.
Either playing or their nice 3-point attempt by Boyer, in and out. Rebound by Killian.
As Weidler drives in, gets it out to Hovinga. He swings it to Hovinga. Then down low to Killian.
Rebel ball.
Yeah, we're fine giving up that baseline pass as they really got no angle for shots there.
And the passing lane is really narrow along there.
As Kenny Brandt drives in, kicks it out to McClintock for 3, no good. Rebounded by Killian.
Yeah, I think Meg needs to just work a little bit harder there to get that position. I think she had a chance to, if she'd actually gotten position on her, got around her, but by then they'd already kicked the ball out.
Yeah.
Smith has it, drives in, blocked by Cooley.
Yeah, good recovery by Cooley. She kind of got by her.
Yep.
Inbound here by Liz Hovenga.
Ball goes over the top of McClintock.
I think she was looking for Liz to cut back to the
Yeah,
corner.
I think she was expecting her to break out.
As LEC will bring it up.
Ooh.
It's stolen
Saw
by
that coming.
Hovenga.
Yeah, kind of a long, that passing lane was too far.
Like shorten that up with the dribble a little bit, and Emma's got to come meet the ball.
As ball stolen right back by the Rebels.
Yeah, trying to work that into Liz Hovenga underneath. Had her, C had her fronted. Good fake by Brandt.
And good.
Runner's good. We've seen her hit that shot before, Bruce.
Yep.
Hovenga has it.
Our Rebels with a 46-12 lead here. 5 minutes to go in the third period.
She'll get it down low to Killian. Hovenga has it wing, kicks it to Smith. As Megan Cooley tips the ball away, stolen by Brand, will get a foul by
On
Smith.
Smith.
As Resendez will check in for Boyer. Smith with her third foul will go to sit on the bench, and number 10, Autumn Norris will check in.
I'd say if the Rebels keep that energy turned up.
Yeah, don't lose sight.
Keep working it below like they have been.
As Kenny Brandt's second attempt is up and good.
Yeah, didn't quite get the first one. It kind of pushed it out of her palm a little bit, a little short. Second one, no good, or it was fine.
She'll finish those like the one she just missed. She gets a little stronger.
As Hovenga has it top of the key, tries to kick it down low to Hovenga, but ball tipped by Brandt. Or sorry, LEC.
Yeah, LEC has no problem playing her right up in her face because she knows she's got the trees behind her.
Yeah.
As Aaliyah Clark will check in for Emma McClintock. Hovenga has it.
And we Autumn Norris check back in for the Wildcats.
And that was a shot clock. Oh, nope, keep going.
That was a shot clock. Well, the shot clock buzzer went off, but no violation. Layup, no good by Brandt. Put back attempt by Cooley, no good, but she'll get 2 foul shots.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing. Yeah, sorry about that, but that was kind of the thing that we have yet to see happen is a lot of shot clock violations. So when the girls hear that buzzer go off, they assume we stop play.
Yeah, it's rarely used, and it won't be used much until it drops down to 30 seconds.
It would make you wonder if, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'm surprised they don't have different sounds.
Well, some schools do.
Okay.
Some it depends. I think it depends on the people that provide the clocks and stuff.
Okay.
A lot of them.
All right, that would make sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me. You're right, Al. And you don't know the same buzzer. You don't know what it is.
It's like almost if you had a horn for the end of the quarters and then the buzzer for the shot clock.
And some of them also have the bang board light up.
True.
And that would instant know what it was,
Yes.
you know.
And I think some schools don't have it, and they're in different places.
Yeah, yeah.
It has been an interesting change this year. I mean, it's just something else to watch for, but it hasn't come into play a lot.
No.
There's been a handful.
35 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is.
It's a lot.
It's a long time, but it's shorter if you press a lot and you take that full 8, 9 seconds to get it across midcourt, then it leaves you about 25 seconds to get a shot up.
Well, it's easier to tell 10-second violations.
Yes. We've seen more of those, I think, called based on them looking at that clock.
LEC has it, pump fake, drives in, middle of the lane, good.
Yeah, good floater there by C. Rebels with a 51-12 advantage. Hope Hovinga works it across, but we get a hand check, I think, by Aaliyah Clark.
Yeah. Got to keep the hands off.
Megan Cooley will check out, and into the game comes Naomi Clark and Mallory Rogge.
Yep.
Zendez into the game as well.
Yeah, we may not see any starters again. Maybe a little bit.
That's a possibility. Good screen there for Hovinga. Hovinga, she gets her own rebound on that miss.
And we'll get a foul on Clark. That would be Naomi Clark.
Yep, foul on Naomi Clark.
She's going to find her fouls during the game, I feel like.
Yes, she is. She's got 5 of them. She might as well use them.
Bryn Schneider to check in to the game for Resendez, and Olivia Riffey to check in for LEC.
Okay, so guys, here's a question: who's our point guard?
That would be probably Aaliyah.
Or Bryn.
Aaliyah or Bryn. Yep, looks like Bryn's going to take the 1.
Good backdoor cut.
Get in there.
Buckets up
Good
and in by
job.
Aaliyah Clark.
Yep.
As Hovinga step back 3, no good. Rebounded by Clark. As Aaliyah Clark has it, she'll swing it to Riffey. We'll swing it to Snyder. We'll get it down low to.
Good ball movement there.
Yes. As Aaliyah.
Swing it. Yep.
To Riffey. Tries to get it down low. Triple team comes.
Nice
Finds
pass.
Rogge. Good.
So they were playing a little bit of a zone there, and Mallory just pinned that backside.
Yep.
Post to post, found her underneath. 55-12 advantage. Clock winding down in the third.
Leah Clark guards Hovinga, drives in.
Yeah, same thing. Put her hands on her again.
Woody gave Janesville their first points of the half.
Yeah.
Yep, not a shooting foul. 3 fouls on the Rebels, 2 fouls on the Wildcats.
As clock continues to run.
Inbounds play coming by the Wildcats. Back to the corner here.
As Hovinga has it, kicks it out to Smith.
3-pointers up.
And no
Oh,
good.
in and out. That one was halfway down.
Yeah.
Time running out.
I don't know if they know it or not.
And
5 seconds.
No one really saying anything.
Yeah, they were working towards the shot. Just took a little bit too much time on that.
All right, well, that'll do it for the third quarter. Rebels up 55-12.
Yeah, not a particularly clean quarter. Started off pretty good, but
Yeah.
as we said, it wasn't going to be real.
It's a tough team. It's a tough team to play against. Also, you know, they play really hard, but they're not really skilled, and sometimes it's really hard to play a smooth game against a team that you just overmatch so much.
Watching was it Hope Hovinga handles the ball real well.
She's a good little player.
Finding some open players, and right now all the open players are kind of around the perimeter. They're not really getting any cuts to the basket at this point, as they were earlier.
As we'll get starters for the Rebels to start the fourth quarter.
Just a reminder, the basketball season is being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB, and being broadcasted on Rebel Vision through the RTU Game Cam.
So just starters for the Rebels. Number 3, Emma McClintock. Number 5, Lauren Boyer. Number 11, LEC. Number 14, Kennedy Brandt. Number 24, Megan Cooley. And for the Wildcats, number 0, Liv Hovinga. Number 3, Hope Hovinga. Number 22, Mackenzie Wheeler. Number 32, Zoe Killian. And number 52, Kiki Smith.
Screen up top, but she'd already picked up her dribble.
Yeah.
As Hovinga would drive in, no good on her layup attempt.
Blocked from behind by Cooley. They had that set up. They sealed Cooley up out high, and they left the lane open.
As drive by Lauren Boyer is no good. Rebounded by Brandt, put back up by Brandt, and good.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see the starters in much, Bruce.
No, a couple minutes at the most.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he always coached post players. If you don't get the ball, you would relocate, right? Or screen across, relocate.
Yeah.
Kennedy Brandt looks to take it coast to coast. No good on her layup attempt. LEC to shoot the three, no good. Rebounded by Cooley. She'll go in, and 2 shots coming Megan Cooley's way.
Yeah, I'd like to see her finish that one, but maybe couldn't because of that foul.
Yeah.
Clock will stop on free throw attempts, and that is it, correct?
Yeah,
Timeouts.
Yep.
First one's up and good. And there comes that wholesale substitution.
Yep. Gave him about a minute there.
Yep.
All right, so I guess this is a perfect time. It's nearing the end of the season, Bruce. What do you think the Rebels have done well, and what do you think there's some things that they still need to improve on to close out the season?
Well, I think they've improved, obviously, from the start of the season. Couple things that we've noticed and we've talked about. They just need, against the better teams that really play good defense, we need to slow down a little bit, make sure we get under control and run our offense. That's the biggest thing I see offensively. We just get in too big a hurry to get a shot up sometimes. Defensively, we're doing a pretty good job playing the man. You know, we play off-ball defense pretty well. So those couple of things, and then I'd just like to see us maybe run the floor a little harder and see if we can get some easy baskets on rebounds.
All right, test the mic.
And we added Zach Sherman from LSB and in with the group here, but I don't know if his microphone's working.
Might have to hold it
We have
closer
one of
to
those
his
headsets
mouth.
that's a little off.
We'll get a foul, Naomi Clark.
The Rebels out to a 59-12 advantage, 5:50 to go, continuous clock, 5 fouls on the Rebels, 3 on the Wildcats. Rebels have the subs in. Wildcats only really have one sub.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of options there.
So currently Hope Hovind goes out of the game.
It should be Rebel ball. It went off her foot, but
Rebel basketball underneath.
no, it's theirs.
It's ours. All right. And we might have given Zach the bad one. I don't think that microphone may not work. We always had a bad headset. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he can hear us, but we can't hear him.
We'll change it during like a timeout.
Rebels also, I think, substituted number 20. I didn't see her come into the game earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Malia McLean.
Malia McLean.
Wheeler has it. She'll kick it down low to Killian. Good on her layup attempt. That will break the Rebels' run as they've been on it since probably midway through the second quarter.
Yeah.
I can see Aaliyah Clark on the bench, kind of grimacing in pain. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, you could be right. Something
That's right.
happened.
Wildcats finally get off that 12-point mark.
Yeah, that was their first points of the second half,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, tough night for the Wildcats. Got some open looks early. Shots just wouldn't fall, and then just too much Rebels.
Yeah, I think
fouled on her attempt.
I think it was 6-6, and then it changed.
Yeah. That's 2 shots coming for Liz Hovinga. And her first attempt is up and no good. As Mallory Raggi will check in for Olivia Riffey, and Layla Teesing will check in for Madison Resendez.
Rebound by Teesing.
Yeah, I think it's the first time she's been in.
As Raggi gets it down low,
Nice
good.
move.
Nice quick move by Raggi.
Yeah, Good drop step there.
As Autumn has it, swings it to Hovinga.
Nice little move, just kind of lost the handle of that one.
Yep.
Killian has it, looking to get the ball to somebody, takes a shot, long rebound, goes to Bryn Snyder.
Wisely settled that one down. Rogge kind of forced her way in there. Teasing with the putback, no good.
Got a jump ball.
Jump ball. Rebel basketball.
3 minutes left to go here.
Put it up. There you go.
And we'll get
Another jump ball. This will be the Wildcats ball.
Another good strong move by Rogge.
Yeah.
Does a good job keeping her feet underneath her on that.
He's probably going to get some more playing time next year.
As Killian has it, no good. Bailey will bring the ball up for the Rebels. And ball stolen by the Wildcats.
That running clock this game just flies by.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, the clock only stopping for fouls, timeouts.
And we'll get a sub call as Carrie Sexton will check in.
Stop clock for substitution.
All right, so let's talk upcoming schedule here. As of on the 31st, the Rebels will travel to East Marshall and then to Collins Maxwell, and then ending off the season with Grundy Center at Grundy Center. So 3 away games. What are you seeing there, Bruce?
Well, East Marshall, we beat them here, I think maybe by 20 points, but it's always tougher down there. So that's one we're going to have to be ready for that. That's a conference game. Then we go to Collins Maxwell, who handled us last year. I think they've got a decent record, but I think we can play with them. I think we can beat them.
Yep, 13-4 is their record.
And then we've got to go to Grundy Center, who got us here because they had just kind of finished us off late in the ball game. We hung with them. I think we can play with them. I think we can beat them if we play our game and play hard and play smart.
Yeah, then obviously playoffs coming up not too shortly. As you said, we should get the district pairings on Friday. What are we seeing there? Do you think we could have a chance to host a home game?
We have a chance depending on who they put in our district. You know,
Yeah.
I would think we might get one. What do we have? One last year, and we
Yeah.
lost that to Conrad.
Yeah.
It's probably a 50-50 deal,
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, we got the playing game to go play the 1 seed at Springville.
I don't know if we'll get that play-in game this year. I think we'll be a little bit different seed.
We might be like 6 or 7.
Our record's going to be similar.
I could see us anywhere from a 7 to a 5 seed, depending on who they put us in with.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we play a lot of 2A teams in our schedule.
Yeah, I don't know if they take that in consideration or not, but. So, yeah, this is the last home game for the girls if they don't get a tournament game.
As the boys still have one more, and that will be against Dyke.
Yeah.
Push ahead to Teesing. She'll get a layup attempt. Shot's no good. Rogge with it. Wilson got 2 blocks on that one. Wildcats didn't quit. I give them that.
No, they played. They just couldn't match.
Yeah, they only had 6 people to play, and they just.
And that'll do it.
After that timeout in the first quarter, it was all Rebels from there on out.
Yeah, I think we were getting over the the hangover of those last 4 games. You know, it's hard to come out of losing 4 in a row, and you just need to get back in rhythm.
Yes. All right, well, that will do it for our first game. As Rebels win it 61-14. We'll be back. Time for the boys. I just wanted to remind everybody still tuned in here, it is Parents' Night here at GR, so we might, with the girls game going into continuous clock, we shouldn't have any problems, but we might have a little bit of a late start for the boys game, so just wanted to put that out there. Thank you. All right, welcome back.
Yep, welcome back.
All right, welcome back here as we look to start our boys game. Janesville comes in here at 10-7, last 5 2-3, and Rebels come in here 14-1, and the last 5 4-1. So yep, Rebels led by star point guard Will Cabiris, 394 points on the season, shooting 66% from the field, and has some good guys to be on his back. Number 1, Luke Riffey, 162 points on the season, 45% from the field, and then Caleb Egestall, 210 points on the season, 52% from the field, and 62% from the three-point line.
Yes, Caleb kind of heated up as of late. Hope we stay hot and keep knocking down those shots. Both he and Luke have been shooting the ball really well. Caleb 37%. He's overall 62%.
Yeah, and then that was field goal percent. And then rounding it off, Drew Eilers, 107 points, 58% from the field.
Drew had a really solid game the other night against AP.
Yes, Rebels coming off that big win on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was quite the exciting game. That took a lot of energy out of us as announcers. We were kind of flying high through that game. It's hard to keep up with a contest like that, and really well-coached teams. Really good competitive game, something that you really like to see at this level when you've got good teams on both ends.
You like to see both teams kind of challenged and really well matched.
Well, it's good, fundamentally sound basketball is what we saw. So the Wildcats come in 7-10. Gave Dunkerton a heck of a fight.
Yeah,
it looked like
Dunkerton ranked 4th. They're highly ranked in 1A, and Janesville took it, only lost by 3. Reese Gordon, leading player.
Rogan Gergen looks like their leader.
Rogan Gorgon, 13.6 points per game, and then Will Cabiris 26.3 points per game. Will had a hell of a night.
Yep, Will had a really good game the other night. He was feeling it. He was able to catch those mid-range shots, which I know are there a lot for him. So I was glad to see him start taking those open shots in that mid-range. What ended up happening is they were switching on him, and he was having a smaller guard on him, and he was just pulling up and shooting over him.
Yeah, Will was just feeling it on Tuesday night, and then he had help from Caleb Egestall and Luke Riffey, who hit big threes just to kind of keep the Rebels' momentum going when AP got hot.
Yeah, they definitely shot the 3-ball well that night, and that was something we're used to seeing. But I thought the beginning of the season we started off a little slow in some areas with that. And then as of late, ever since that loss to Grundy, we've been shooting the ball really well.
Yes.
So I'd like to see this continue that. Because I know they have this game tonight come up, North Mahaska on Saturday, which would be a good game. North Mahaska's been rated, haven't they?
Yeah, North Mahaska only 1 loss on the season. Made it to state last year.
Yep, we played them early season last year, and I believe we handled them here at home.
Yeah, they had two 6-foot kids, and we played zone against them and matched up pretty well.
Yeah, they had a 6'5" guy that liked to shoot the 3-ball.
Yeah, then they have this point guard, Lane. This hit his 1,000 points on the season, so congratulations to him.
I think the Rebels will kind of finish out the season with a pretty tough schedule.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that once the computer loads. As the next 4 out of 5 games, I think, are away. Yep, so you go to North Mahaska on Saturday. You go to East Marshall on Tuesday. Then rounding off the season with Collins, Maxwell, and Grundy Center. Grundy Center, the calendar crossed off with the X there. Rebels really hoping to get one back on them, hoping to split the conference title with them.
Yeah, they'd like to avenge that first loss of the season, which, you never expect yourself to go undefeated to begin with. Played well enough to win that game.
And then rounding it off, Dyke at home. Dyke's, I think, a 50-50 team, 500. Led by Braxton Johnson.
Braxton and Benton Bixby.
Both kids that know what we're doing is like what we talked about with Nick Neuroth and Connor Neuroth on Tuesday night.
That one's at home?
Yep, that one's at home.
That'll be our final broadcast.
Yep.
Or for the regular season anyway.
Dyke led by Benton Bixby, 304 points on the season.
Yeah, Benton, what is he, 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah.
Probably about the same length as Will. Like, he can shoot it from inside and outside, so he always is a handful.
Yeah, and then, yeah, North Mahaska, leading point scorer. We'll get his name up here. Yeah, we forgot to talk about Janesville's players.
I was just looking at that. Rogan Gergen leads them, 231 points on the season. 28% from three, and 45% overall. Then
Yeah.
Keegan Eastman.
164 points, 29. Not shooting the ball particularly well from the field, though.
You know, that might be one of those things, you know, in those losses, you start kind of throwing up some threes. They take a lot of threes. Keegan Eastman's 129 on the season. Gergen's got 100 up on the season.
Yeah.
You know, in contrast, you have Luke Riffey's shot 90, Caleb Agastall 85, and Kabira's 42. So a couple of those guys, you know, not quite up to that range, but they've got two guys that have put up 100 shots from three-point land on the season. And then it looks like their next three-point shooter, Isaac Jones, and then Peyton Trees.
Yeah,
But,
so should be a good game.
You know, it should be a good matchup. I think Rebels just have to come out and do what they do.
Yeah.
Probably put a little pressure on them I guess they got to guard the three-point shot. They got to
Yeah.
guard the three-point line well, because that looks like that's what the
Yeah, I don't want them to get hot early.
I mean, they do have a little height. And Gabe Meany, 6'6",
Yeah.
listed on the roster. Watching warm-ups, I can't tell which one he is.
I think he's the one with the purple shoes.
Okay.
Or one with the the pink or purple shoes. He is.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we'll just kind of look forward to a good matchup here with the Janesville Wildcats.
All right, we'll be back. All right, we got a minute 10 here left to go as the Rebels and Wildcats look to face off here. Rebels obviously starting lineup as usual as number 1 Luke Riffey, number 2 Isaac Clark, number 10 Caleb Eggestal, number 11 William Kabiris, and number 33 Drew Eilers.
Welcome everybody watching. All of our home games will be live streaming. You can find those games on the GR Rebels YouTube channel. All the varsity contests will not only be live streamed, but we'll introduce Rebel Vision. Rebel Vision is when we have varsity contests announced with commentators. Tonight, Nick Charter, Alan Charter, and Zach Sherman will be the commentators. Rebel Vision is available as we have some tremendous supporters out in our communities. These communities have contributed the cost of Rebel Vision. As you can see, the businesses in the bottom right. We would like to make a special note that the upfront costs were donated last year by RTU and Smolt Seed. If you come into our gym, you'll see the RTU Game Cam, as this camera was purchased by them. Along with the purchasing of the equipment, we have a few companies that have sponsored the season or specific categories such as player of the game or 3-point baskets. If you are interested in advertising on Rebel Vision, please contact John Olson at the school. Specifically, we would like to thank girls and boys basketball sponsors from RTU, PCI, and LSB, as they have made a generous donation for the whole winter season, and we would like to thank them. During the games, you'll hear the Smolt Seed name when the Rebel makes a 3-pointer, and at the conclusion of our home varsity games, boys games, the Farm Bureau will sponsor a player of the game.
All right, as we get starting lineups here, we have a pretty good feeling on what the GR is. Same look all season. We don't really change up starters very much.
No, there's not. They could have changed it up and just started all the seniors if they wanted to.
Yeah, so.
But it's okay.
I guess we play really every senior that we have.
Yep.
As Luke Seatnick's been the 6th man on the floor with him and Vav.
Yep.
All right, starters, Wildcats. Number 1, Peyton Trees. He is a senior.
And for the Rebels, number 1, Luke Riffey, senior.
Number 5.
Dylan Peets, freshman.
Rebels number 2, Isaac Clark. Number 10, Keegan Eastman, senior. Senior number 10, Caleb Eggestal. Number 11, Rogan Gergen. And number 11, William Kabiris. And rounding it off for the Wildcats, number 21, Gabe Meany.
And for the Rebels, number 33, Drew Eilers.
Basketball season is being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB, being broadcasted on Rebel Vision through the RTU Game Cam. Thanks, Nick and Alan, for having me co-host with you tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Hope to see the Rebels hold on to that momentum that they had Tuesday night. That was one heck of a game to watch. So excited to see what they can do tonight.
Yeah, that was a fun one. It's fun, even more fun to be up here announcing on the end of that. I mean, either way, win or lose that game, you would have felt good about yourself, either team. I would have thought.
So
AP obviously dealing them their first loss. They weren't real happy with it.
Will Kabiris drives in, first point, and misses his layup. Not a lot that you'll do. Not a lot that you would do.
That's kind of something I expect a lot tonight. A lot of Will Kabiris.
Yeah, Will Kabiris wins the tip, gets the ball back, and just drives right into the lane. Keegan Eastman has it on the corner, swings it to Meany.
Back to Gergen. He tried to flip it far side there to Keegan Eastman. Ball stolen away by Luke Riffey.
As Luke Riffey drives in, gets ball tipped away. Rogan Gergen will bring it up for the Wildcats.
Not a particularly clean start for either team, but
Gergen swings it to Trees, who will swing it to Eastman.
we're kind of used to this. About the first minute and a half, 2 minutes, teams kind of feel it out, see what they can do defensively.
Eastman has it on the wing. Gets it to Trees. Deep three-pointer, no good. Long rebound goes to Rebels. Caleb Eggestal will bring it up. Swings it to Clark, who will drive baseline and gets bodied with the foul.
Good job by Clark attacking there. He didn't have a lane, but he was kind of cutting back underneath the basket and beat the defender to the spot.
So Willie Kabiris will inbound. As finds Luke Riffey, layup good. Luke Riffey gets the first points of the night for the Rebels.
Rebels set up that full court press.
Gergen has it. Gets
Double
it to
team.
Eastman, who swings it to Tree. Swings it right back to Eastman. He'll drive middle. Finds Meany.
Well, I think he goes up a little stronger with that when he's there. Drew Eilers gave him a little bit of trouble, but didn't really step in there. Not a lot of contact.
Well, has it. Swings it to Clark. Wants to get it down low, but swings it to Riffey, who will take the three. Good.
Smolt Seed 3-point basket by the Rebels.
Luke Riffey catches in on his first three of the night.
Always good to see him get started and Caleb get started early.
Yep, Gergen has it.
High screen there by Meany. Kind of doubled him out there. Drew Eilers had to recover.
Pets has it and gets fouled there.
Yeah, got Kabiris up in the air. Once you're up in the air, you really don't have any way to get out of that foul there, but he just kind of went back up into him. Foul on Kabiris.
As Pets will have it. His first attempt up and good.
Well, if it's Pete's or Pites.
Pites.
Couldn't remember what I would pronounce it.
As Pites' second attempt up and good. As he breaks off 0 with first 2 free throws of the game.
Zone here by the
Riffey has a swing to Caleb Egestall, corner 3, no good. Rebound, last touch by the Rebels.
Originally, the official pointed our direction and then changed his mind. But it came off the Rebels. I thought that was the right call.
Yeah. Will kind of came in there a little late. Eastman has it.
Good double team there by the Rebels, making it tough on the Wildcats to get set up there.
Eastman has it. Swings it to Pites. As Keegan Eastman drives in, looking for Pites, stolen by Kabiris, finds Caleb. As we'll bring up the floor for the Rebels.
And a little contact on that. Kabiris kind of got knocked out of bounds.
Will takes the screen from Isaac, swings it to Riffey, three-pointer, no good. As Gergen won't get the rebound.
Yeah, Rebels with a 5-2 advantage here, 5 minutes to go in the first period. Both teams kind of still trying to find their way here and settle in.
Yeah, Rebels up 3.
Seeing a lot of longer shots early in the game here. I'd like to see them get down in the paint and get some hard 2 points.
Yeah, usually you like to see Kabiris drive and go to the basket.
Yeah, Janesville kind of staying in his zone, so making it hard for Will to drive. Three-pointer, Clark.
Smolt Seed 3-point basket by the Rebels.
Yep, that would be Clark's.
Yeah, Isaac Clark kind of has started shooting it well after the winter break.
Yeah, always made 9 3-pointers all season.
Good double team there by the Rebels. They'll kind of recover, get back in that man-to-man defense.
As Will Kabiris guards the ball. Pets has it, kicks it out to Trees.
Back out top to Gergen. They'll look to set a screen for him.
Doesn't take it. Looking to get something open, swings it to Pites.
Good help there by Riffey.
Ball tipped off, ball's on the floor.
Stolen away by the Rebels.
As Clark will bring it up. 3-on-2. Will drives in, foul.
I think we're going to get Meany on the first foul for him tonight.
Yep, his first, team second, as Austin Vavrika and Luke Saintnick will be checked in for the Rebels.
2 shots here for Kabiris.
First attempt up and good for Will.
Egestall will get a break, and Eilers will get a break here for the Rebels. So it is Pets, correct? Pets. Thank you for that. When fan stepped in to tell us how to pronounce that name. Don't always get them all right, but we try to do our best.
Yeah, Eastman setback 3, good.
Yep, Eastman hits a 3-pointer for the Wildcats. They've gone 2 minutes there without a bucket.
As Luke Riffey has it. Janesville will sit in a 2-3 zone. As kick ball there.
Yeah, kind of tried to force that one in between two defenders. Rebels setting up their out-of-bounds play.
As Vab has it.
Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, Sinknick.
Goes up one-handed for it, gets the rebound. Swings it to Vab. Good on his second three-pointer.
Another Smoltz seed three-point basket by the Rebels. We'd like to see Vavrica start connecting on those.
Yeah.
Last couple games, I don't think he's had some attempts, but hasn't been able to connect on them.
Yeah, he was our early points getter off the bench.
Yep.
Came in, hit a lot of threes for us early.
Rebels kind of get caught in that trap. They found a way to get behind us on that one, but shot didn't fall, but 2 shots here for.
Yeah, Vab only 10 of 36
for
on
Pets.
the season. So good to see him connect.
Yes.
So Pets has it and makes his first free throw.
In the last couple games, tough for him to get shots off. AP and Grundy, a lot of length.
Yeah, especially since his is more catch and shoot than anything. So
Yep.
he's got to have room to shoot it.
Just needs that confidence. You see one to fall through, then your confidence comes back.
Yep, Pets no good on his second attempt. Rebounded by William Cabarrus. He'll bring it up.
Zone defense here by the Wildcats.
Swings it to Riffey. He'll take his three. Good.
Another Smoltz seed three-point basket by the Rebels. Steal by Eggestal. Back to Riffey. Finds Cabarrus. Layups good.
Really
Just
pushing
like that.
momentum.
When they start buzzing, you never know. All of a sudden there's 10 points, and you don't know where it came from. 18-6 Rebel lead here, 2:30 to go in the first period.
As number 2, Isaac Jones, will check in for Janesville.
He'll check in for number 1, Peyton Trees.
As Luke Riffey takes his 4th three of the game.
Luke
Good.
Riffey hot tonight.
Yeah.
Another Smoltz seed three-point basket by the Rebels.
As Eastman will break the press.
Number 22, Joel
Trap comes.
Keeney's in the game as well.
Finds Rogan.
Rogan with the shot. Up
Good.
and good.
Yeah, leading scorer there for the Wildcats.
21-8 lead here by the Rebels. 2 minutes to go the first period.
Will take the screen from Seatnick. Gets it down low to him. Good.
You know, good little set there by the Rebels. Just a little dribble in by Cabarrus, and Sinknick just kind of released from the free throw line. They left him wide open.
Ball poked away.
Off
just-
Eggestal.
Yeah, ball poked away by Riffey, I think.
Yeah, poked away by Riffey. Then Eggestal couldn't quite corral it. Eiler's back into the game for the Rebels.
As Keegan Eastman gets the ball off the inbound. Guarded by Caleb Eggestal, gets it to Rogan.
Come on, Caleb.
And ball kicked by Riffey. As Pets has it, swings it to Eastman. Eastman swings it to number 2.
Stolen by Riffey.
And one there.
Layup's good. Riffey got challenged by that one. Just a little bit of contact there, but Riffey kind of outsized that defender a little bit. Isaac Jones a little shorter than Riffey. Did a good job. Did a good job challenging that shot. We had Caleb on the air there for a second. That's all right. We'll get to you in a second, Caleb. Maybe at a timeout we'll get you. Into quarter. Turnover by the Wildcats. 26-8 Rebel lead with a minute to go.
Yeah, Rebels kind of opened up a run here when they got hot.
I think the Rebels appreciate what it looks like down court when they're on offense compared to Tuesday night. A lot more open for them.
Yeah, that AP plays good, sound, fundamental team defense.
Yeah, and Janesville finally, they're matched up, I think, man-to-man or
Yeah, they went back man-to-man. They were in that zone for a little bit. Tried something different. Eggestal.
Three-pointer, no good. Little short there.
Didn't quite come square on that one.
Yeah, didn't really set his feet like we kind of said in the girls' game with Lauren Boyer. And Eastman 3 off the mark.
He was floating a little bit on that one.
A lot of looks on threes for the Wildcats. They just need to loosen up, get comfortable, and find that open shot.
As Will Cabarrus gets it inside, we'll get a foul on Rogan Gergen.
Yeah, good feed there by Cabarrus. Had Eilers deep inside that lane. He gets that, he's got an easy layup.
As Caleb will take his three-pointer, good.
Another Smolt Seed three-point basket by the Rebels.
29-8. Pets has it, kicks it to Eastman, who get it down low to Keene.
Gergen looking to drive on Riff. He shuts him off.
Yep, 10 seconds left to go here.
Shot clock is off. Three-point attempt on the way. Good.
Banks in.
By Gergen.
Well, 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yes.
And no good.
Half-court attempt there at the end of the quarter by Cabarrus. Good. No good. Rebels with that first quarter, 29-11 advantage. What do you think they need to keep doing, Zach?
Oh, I think the Rebels are doing the right thing right now. Just have to keep that focus. Always happy to see threes go in, but you know you got to have more than that in the game. So, again, getting into the paint, getting those hard points, maybe a couple extra points after a foul.
We like to shoot those threes to kind of open up the court a little bit and draw those defenders out. Then it gives those post players a little bit more room to operate because they have to respect that shot. So hopefully that'll open up some things underneath, and we'll see. I'd like to see Eilers have a 20-point night because I think, Meany's going to give him some trouble down there with his length, but I think they can. I think they've been focusing on Cabarrus enough that I believe Eilers can get some open looks.
Basketball season is being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB, being broadcasted on Rebel Vision through the RTU Game Cam.
And at the conclusion of the game, we will select the Farm Bureau Player of the Game.
And 2 for the Wildcats.
As Williams shots off the mark, rebounded by Keene.
Yeah, we have to apologize to the Wildcat fans. Our roster that was printed out for the fans has number 5, Talon Pletz's name with an I in it. So we've been struggling with his name most of the game. And now we figured out why. Thank you for letting us know. Shot attempt by Eilers, no good. Rebound goes off of
number 11, Rogan Gorgon.
So Rebel basketball. Rebels to inbounds here. Find Luke Riffey underneath. Shot no good. Rebound saved by
almost saved by.
That's a kind of a crazy.
Back and forth with the ball there. You love to see that hard fight on both teams.
That was like watching a ball in a pinball machine.
Clark has it, drives in.
Good drive by Clark. Bucket's no good. Rebound Eilers. Shot's no good. Eggestal with it. Fouled on that putback attempt.
As Meany will look to check in for the game.
One of the craziest flurries I think we've seen all season.
Kind of dizzy after watching that last.
Yeah, when Drew gets going, he kind of gets going. As Scott says it, he's a bull in the china shop.
Well, a lot of bodies on the floor there. Ball, nobody really had control of the basketball. I think we need to wipe that thing down a little bit. Get the rosin out.
As Caleb's first attempt up and good.
Meany back into the game along with Trees. Jones and Keene go out.
Caleb's second attempt up and good. As Gorgon has it.
31-15 point lead here by the Rebels. 6:30 to go, second period. Rebels looking to trap Gergen's ball poked away by Clark. Meany with it, gets it back out to Eastman. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Rebels in that man-to-man defense.
Good
Poked
defense.
away by Cabarrus. You get a breakaway.
And
Throws it down.
I like to see that.
Student section goes wild. Cabarrus with those long arms gets a couple of those steals out front almost every game. Layup attempt by Eastman. Floater no good. Rebound Cabarrus. Cabarrus off and running.
Good.
Dumps it to Riffy. Shots up and in. Good find by Cabarrus. Ball over the top there to Eastman. He'll find
Trees. Number 5 has it, swings it to Trees. Trees gets it to Gorgon. Gorgon takes the screen from Meany.
Yeah, Gorgon having a tough time.
Number 5 drives in, and we'll get a travel call.
Travel, then lots of contact. Of course, Drew Eilers is around.
As Seatnick will check back in.
Good time for him to take a break.
Mike's just laughing on the bench over there.
Sometimes that happens. You might just run into him without knowing that he's there, and it's just it's kind of like running into a wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like where contact is. You always find Drew Eilers there.
Yes. Pass kind of forced underneath there to Sinknick. Ball gets poked away. Turnover on the Rebels. Rebels with a 20-point advantage here. 5 minutes to go.
I think about 4 minutes ago, Pletz for the Wildcats got poked in the eye or something. Seems to still be blinking quite a bit, so hopefully that doesn't impact him too much longer.
As Gorgon has it.
Quick double team there. Wildcats going to work it around the perimeter. Meany with it. Eastman will drive in. Kicks it to Pletz, looking to come underneath. Layup, no good. Rebound by Cabarrus.
Fast break attempt. Will finds Vab. He'll take the layup. Good.
Over Gergen. Good take by Vavs. Near steal there by Clark. Gergen bringing the ball up court here.
You open this. You better not drink.
As Eastman has it. Takes the screen from Meany. Layup. Good.
Yeah, no help there on the backside.
As Cabarrus has it, swings it to Seatnick.
We just traveled.
I saw that too.
Spin move. Finds Seatnick, kicks it out to Vavrika. Corner 3. Bang! Smoke 3-pointer by Austin Vavrika.
You know that felt good. That's always a challenging shot on the outside there.
Yeah, Vavrika, like we said, it's good to see him find the range. It's nice to have one more person come off the bench if Riffy or Egestall aren't able to get open. It just gives you that one extra option to find on that perimeter, and it really opens up things in the lane.
Yep, get some comfort for all the guys to find some open shots and be loosened up.
Yeah, Baz's been really good for us. That 6 man off the bench, he's been able to hit a couple threes in this game so far, and he's been really the main one to get all of our bench points in.
And usually he comes in and he plays really tough defense on whoever he's got to have, and it's good to get him involved in that offensive end as well.
Yes.
So I think that helps the energy on both sides of the court. When you can get involved offensively, it kind of helps gear you up more, get you a little bit more intense for the defensive side of the court. Rebels with a 40-17 advantage here.
As Eastman gets it off the inbound. Trap comes. Number 5 will get it.
Let's to Trees. Back to Eastman, kind of working around number 2. Jones back into the game. Drives baseline, they cut him off there. A lot of dribble drive here for the Wildcats right now. Meany with it, step back, jumper good. I don't know why he should take that shot more often.
Yeah.
They're giving him space to do it. Go ahead and take that.
If he has it, 3-pointer, good.
Luke Riffy feeling it tonight.
Yep, multi 3-point basket for Luke Riffy.
Olsen trying to work it back up court.
as number 2, Jones has it. Swings it to Eastman. Who swings it to Trees. Gets Luke Riffey up in the air. Kicks it out to Eastman.
Good help by the Rebels. Everybody kind of covering for each other there. Running at the three-pointers. Agastol, Riffey, and Kabiris all had to switch guys there.
Caleb drives in, finds Seatnik, goes up, blocked by Meany.
Yeah, needed another shot fake. Stolen back by Agastol. Pass back and forth to Kabiris. Foul on Olsen. Or Jones, I'm sorry, Isaac Jones.
I think a couple of the guys didn't realize Agastol stole that ball back there, hanging in the back court there for a while.
Every once in a while, a ball just ends up in Agastol's hands, and you on the other end, you're running down the court, and you're not really watching the ball.
Yeah, I think Keegan kind of turned around there. Caleb was just to poke the ball away.
Agastol missed the first one. Eiler's back into the game for the Rebels.
And Rogan Gorgon and number 22. Sorry, Rogan Gergen.
Second one was good.
And number 20.
Ball poked away, stolen by the Rebels. Given right back to Eastman.
As Gergen has it.
They're kind of just working a little bit high screen out top. Rebels are okay switching on that one.
Jones has it.
Going to work in the perimeter.
Finds Trees for 3, no good. Long rebound goes to Kabiris. Tries to get it to Vab. Ooh.
I thought that was tipped.
Yeah, that was tipped.
Yeah, officials didn't see that one.
Yeah, it kind of happened fast.
I think the one outside official saw it, and I think they're going to change. They may change it, but I don't think anybody really noticed it. So it's going to stay Wildcat basketball. And that's fine. 44-19 Rebel lead. Minute 50 to go, second period. Rebels back in that press again.
Gergen has it.
Quick double team.
It gets it to Trees. Eastman has it. Drives in. Step back, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark will push it up for the Rebels. Euro step. Blocked by Gergen.
Probably needed to give that one up. He was kind of a 1-on-3 attempt there
Yeah,
by Clark.
that or slow it down.
Yep.
Wait for the other guys to get there.
Or even kind of come in, bring it back, and then attack again.
Yep, Jones has it.
Kabiris on him.
Eastman has it. Deep 3. Good.
Yeah, Eastman's been able to connect on a few of those. You can't really give him that space. He likes to kind of roll back to his right and go into that shooting motion.
As Agastol has it. As Kabiris finds Isaac Clark.
Underneath. Good bucket. Clock winding down here, 48 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Good double team there by the Rebels.
Keene has it. Jones finds Jones in the corner. Mid-range shot, no good. Kind of got Kabiris up in the air, drove in. Could have maybe drove in further and took a closer shot there.
I'll have to admit, as a basketball player, anytime you have someone that's shorter than you, you're always going for that block.
Yeah.
It's something you see all the time. So he just got to keep his feet. Clock winding down. The Rebels will take that last shot. Kabiris leap and leaner. No good. Not happy with himself missing that one, but that'll end the half. 46-22 lead for your Rebels.
All right, welcome back here. We got Rebels up 46-22.
Yeah, hot start by the Rebels shooting the three-pointer well. Riffy, Megastal able to knock down a couple, and then Vavrika coming in off the bench and knocking down some.
Yes.
I don't think we've seen. I think Will Kabiris is still yet to kind of break out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He's been able to create and find create a lot, or what we'll talk about. It's a lot of attention to Kabiris, so he's able to find open people.
Yeah, as soon as he drives in that lane, he's drawing the double team and able to kick it back out.
Sometimes triple team. I don't know, what do you look for more in the second half?
I think I look for more Will Kabiris than more or not. I think Will Kabiris is going to insert himself. You kind of saw it during the Grundy game. Came out really slow. Grundy kind of relaxed a little bit, and then Will Kabiris.
Yeah, I think I'll look for him to be a little bit more assertive, keep taking the ball to the basket.
Yeah,
he hasn't really needed to take any three-point attempts tonight.
Yeah, he's missed 2 layups, so I think he kind of wants to get those back as well.
I would agree there. Think same. I think you try to get Agastol and Riffy back involved again, and kind of pound the ball a little bit and work it inside out.
Yes.
Same starters here for the Wildcats: Meany, Eastman, Pletz, Gergen, and Trees. And for the Rebels, Kabiris, Agastol, Isaac Clark, Luke Riffy, and Drew Eilers. Rebel basketball to start the third period. Just a reminder, basketball season is being sponsored by RTU, PCI, and LSB and being broadcasted on Rebel Vision through the RTU Game Cam.
As Will Kabiris has it, finds Agastol corner 3. Good.
Just like we said, it's Smolt Seed three-point basket by the Rebels.
And we'll get a something.
I think he got poked in the eye. I don't think it must have been kind of like an inadvertent hand there. It's happened a couple times tonight. Eastman this time got poked in the eye.
As
Rebels
Gergen
set up in that full court 2-2-1 press.
Eastman drives middle.
Kind of a floater, mid-range, good.
Eastman's kind of been their go-to guy today. Drew Eilers has it. Will Kabiris, three-pointer short there, rebounded by Gergen.
Yeah, not really in a rhythm for Will, but that's all right. Get those shots later. 49-24 lead by the Rebels.
As Trees has it, tries to find a cutting Eastman. Just
it was a nice set there by the Wildcats. They kind of ran the same motion, and then they got a good backdoor cut, just unable to connect with Eastman.
Oh, good pass there from Kabiris. And
Nice
good
bucket
by
there
Riffy.
Yeah, good find there. I think that Rebels run that same offense, got that good look underneath, and I think the Wildcats looked to jump that pass to the wing. Left Riffy open underneath.
Gergen has it, step back 3, no good. That was rebounded by Kabiris. Kabiris gets it to Riffy, swings it to Clark. As he swings it to Agastol, good.
Agastol with a Smolt Seed three-point basket.
As Gergen has it, swings it to Eastman. As Pletz has it. Trees has it.
Almost like looking to reset. 15 seconds. They're under on the shot clock. Down to 10.
Eastman guarded by Agastol. Drives in middle. Tries to dump it to Meany and goes in the basket.
Nice little tip there.
Assist by Sinknick? No. Assist
Eilers.
by Eilers. Beerus about got the ball stripped away. Good feed to Agastol. Puts that away. Yeah, Meany kind of got caught underneath the basket. Really can't defend that shooter in that position.
Eastman has it. Good recovery by Agastol. Trees has it, swings it to Pletz. Pletz has it top key.
Travel? No.
You know, it depends. If he comes down on that both feet like a jump stop, I wasn't sure if he did. Layup attempt no good by Cabarrus, but cleaned up by Eilers. Yeah, he kind of came up off that 1 foot, but came to a jump stop. As long as you come down on both feet, that's okay. It's if you come down on alternating.
Butts has it. Gets it to Eastman. Guarded by Egestal. Eastman drives in. Butts falls down, stolen by Riffy. He's shaking up, hurt ankle there.
Alley-oop pass to Cabarrus. Bucket's good, and we got a whistle.
Yeah, Butts hurt his ankle down in the corner. Hopefully he's okay.
Oh, we had an injury on this end.
As his grandma is watching the stream, and she was the one to tell us about the name.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Sometimes, unfortunately, basketball, you get a lot of turned ankles. You come down on somebody's foot, just kind of sometimes step on your own player's foot, and you never like to see it. Hopefully able to get back in. Olsen, or no, who was that?
Jones,
Jones, three-pointer, no good. Tipped back out by Meany.
Meany using his height to his advantage. Eastman setback three, banked in, good.
Eastman shaking his head, but he'll take it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should poke him in the eye more often.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
As Vabrica has it, swings it to Cabarrus.
Clark mid-range, good. Isaac Clark with a bucket for the Rebels.
Jones has it.
Rebels back in that 1-2-2 press, showing a little bit different look here this quarter. Eastman will beat Vabrica on that.
And through the legs of Meany.
Turnover on the Wildcats. Number 22 into the ball game. Joe, I believe it's Keene.
As Cabarrus has it. That has it wing, finds a cutting Cabarrus, good on his layup attempt.
Yeah, good cut there, good find by the Rebel offense. Trees with it, picked up his dribble. Baseline move there by Gergen.
Layup no good, rebounded by Seatnick.
Rebels look to push.
Surprised Will didn't just pull up for three there, but mid-range pays off anyway.
Yeah, I think he just needs to see the ball go down, go through the net there once. And we'll start talking about our Farm Bureau player of the game here in a little bit. Right now, my front runner, I believe, is going to be Riffy. He's had a bottle up Gergen, and he opened it up early for the Rebels.
Yeah, definitely was one of the main reasons Rebels jumped out to this early lead.
Another steal by Riffy.
Yeah, Plessley on this defensive end, he's been really good. He's gotten a ton of steals too. He's able to lead to Rebel points off Wildcats turnovers.
Yeah, I think the coaching staff likes to challenge Riffy, put him on the score and really challenge him and say, look, you just got to go to work. Bucket good by Cabarrus.
Yeah, coming off last year when I used to play, we always put him on. Grundy's leading scorer was Sawyer. Shut him down, only allowed him to score 5 points last season when we played him. So Riffy did 3 points there.
Yep, yeah, and I think Luke's been, he's a little bit bigger, stronger this year.
Yeah,
so doing a good job defensively.
Rebels now finally starting to incorporate that weight room for athletes, as they kind of made it more of it's a newer thing kind of introduced to athletes as a 0-hour PE. Really gets the Rebels involved in the weight room.
Rebels have opened up a 40-point advantage here, 2 minutes to go in the third period.
As Trees has it, three-pointer, no good. Last touch by the Wildcats.
That one could have went either way, I thought, but kind of a hard ball hard off the rim. Rebel basketball.
As Cabarrus has it, looking to produce something, stolen by Eastman.
Wasn't sure. Cabarrus looked like he thought that ball was kicked, but turnover on the Rebels.
As
Gergen kicks it out.
to Jones, and Ball goes out of bounds. Rebels ball.
I think they're looking to tape up Pletz's ankle.
Yes.
Yep, taped him up real quick. A lot of times that'll help. You want to tape it right afterwards, kind of keep that swelling down and see if he can play on it. But no reason to push it if he doesn't need to right now.
Agastol three-pointer, good.
Another Smoltz three-point basket by the Rebels.
As Bruce Bailey says, he's got that shooter's touch. Gergen has it, drives in, no good.
Kind of shot bothered or was it Riffy got a piece of that one.
Riffy drives in on Eastman, layup no good. Rebounded by Vav.
Fabrica had the rebound and didn't need to rush it. He had all day to shoot that. Near steal by Riffy.
And ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Gergen.
Good battle. It's been a really, really good battle with Gergen and Riffy today. I think Riffy's really frustrated him.
Yes. He's been their leading scorer this whole season.
Kabir's layup good.
As that will probably...
That'll do it for the third period. Rebels open up. 74-29 is your lead.
All right, so let's talk upcoming schedule. They'll go play North Mahaska. North Mahaska probably the second biggest battle of the rest of the season.
That should be a good test. Obviously, anytime you play on the road, you play a good team on the road. We played them at home last year. And of course, we do miss one big guy.
Yeah,
there in the middle.
Yeah, Tristan Sanford Anders.
Yeah, he was kind of one of those guys that kept people from going to the lane.
Yeah, he was a really good commander of that lane. Obviously led our team in blocks and I think rebounds.
He was our rim defender and rebounder. Did a lot of that work underneath that goes unnoticed a lot of games.
Yeah, one thing that's going to help us is North Mahaska. Friday they're going to have to play Linville solely. Both tied for the conference right now. So it's winner wins the conference.
Yeah, that might be an interesting one to even go watch if depending on where that game's played. But
yeah, that's
something the coaches can watch online, or 'cause we're off on Friday night.
Yeah, so let's say we'll talk stats here in a little bit.
Gergen with it, looking to drive on Hudson Clark. The bench has come out a little bit. We got Michael Boyd into the game and Hudson Clark into the game for the Rebels. Good to see Pletz back out on the floor.
Not yet.
No. Still Trees, Gergen, Keene, Eastman,
and
Jones.
It's down low to Eilers. Good.
Bucket by Eilers. That's all right. Get our excited Rebel fan into it up here. We've got Zach Sherman and Caleb Sherman up here. Maybe if we get a timeout, we'll interview Caleb Sherman.
Yeah, so mass substitution in here for the Wildcats. They're going to go ahead and dump the bench.
Or Lucas Sherman. My apologies.
Yeah. So coming up with this, let's talk stats. So right now, North Mahaska is led by Lane Harmon, who just hit his 1,000 points, so congratulations to him. He's going to be their leading scorer with 318. He's shooting 61% from the field.
What's the averages per game? I think if you scroll over a little bit, it usually shows that, but it's not showing up there. Yeah, I think that'll be a really good matchup. I want to say we still match up with them well, even with a little bit of height. I think they go 6'5" with, is it Nash Smith?
Yeah, Nash Smith averaging 15 points per game. And
Free
then
from three-point land. I think he likes to shoot threes with 37%.
Yep, and Lane Harmon 18% or 18 points per game. So it's going to be a good game.
Be kind of like a similar game to AP. I think you got to go out, guard the three-point line, and
got a little size to him too.
Got to play some defense. So into the game for the Wildcats. Number 0, Trevor Forey. Number 13, Noah Muller.
Ball
Number
tipped
12,
away by Vav.
Lindemann. Number 20,
Go ahead pass to Clark. Good.
number
That would be
23,
Hudson Clark.
Cole Hahn. And number 15, Daniel Britt. Britt with the ball. Looking for an opening. Three-pointer on the way. No good by number 13, Noah Muller.
Rebounded by Eilers.
Quick outlet up court to Hudson Clark, who finds a streaking Eilers. Bucket's good.
Nice assist by Clark there.
Yeah, good to see. The Rebels got some more players to come into the game yet. Isaac Clark on Britt out top. Near steal there by Vavrica on Forey.
As Forey has it. Almost owned by Clark. Goes after. And we'll get a foul on Clark. Reach-in foul there.
And a little aggressive attempt there on the steal by Clark. 5 minutes remaining. Continuous clock now for the Rebels.
As Brandon Mathern checks in along with Luke Seidnick, gets the starters out for the game.
All right, see you, Lucas. My bad. You're welcome, bud. Good.
As Muller has it, drives in on Michael Boyd, looking for Forey. Three-pointer up and no good. Rebound goes to Hahn.
Yeah, rebound in. Put back by Cole Hahn. Vavrica reverse layup, good. Yeah, it'll be close. Thought we were going to see another three-point attempt. There's steal by Hudson Clark.
Hudson Clark will look to take it coast to coast. Layup's good.
That's good. Britt pushing the ball back up for the Wildcats. We said here at the end of the game, both teams going to dump their bench. We're going to get a little bit of a fast pace, maybe a little helter-skelter finish here. Clark with another steal. Finds himself up in the air. No good on that attempt. Rebound. Vavrica able to contain it. Finds Clark underneath. Shots up and good. Kind of with a quick flurry there. 88-31. Rebels looking to dump the rest of the bench. We got Austin Mathern and Austin Vavrica into the game.
Yeah, so
Austin, I'm sorry. Not Vavrica, he was already getting Gearing.
Yeah.
Austin Mathern and Austin Gearing into the game.
So let's recap the season. Obviously, Rebels going 14 and can't find stiff.
Number 3 for Janesville into the game, Trevor Dirks.
Yeah, Rebels going 14-1. What is one thing you think the Rebels have done good this season?
And Carter Atchison. Normally we play really good, sound, fundamental defense, and they share the ball well.
Yes.
Normally when you share the ball, keep the ball moving, it keeps the defense on their toes.
And I think one thing Rebels do good is they can score from anywhere.
And they make adjustments. A lot of that offense has some counter moves. Adjustments that you make on the fly, and they're really, really adept at getting those in during gameplay.
Yes.
Big outlet there to Mathern. Bucket's no good. Off Sinknick.
And clock will continue to run.
Yep, 3 minutes and counting here. 88-31 is your score. Britt with it. Britt with it near side, looking to drive on Clark. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Austin Mather and ahead to Luke Sinknick.
Luke Sinknick will look to take it coast to coast.
Had a slight travel, possibly.
Yeah, ball got poked away and he just continued to run with it.
Probably not the guy you want to give the ball to run the floor.
Yeah, he just kind of took off with it.
Fun to watch, though. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound by Brandon Mathern. Little full court pressure there by Britt. Pokes it away. Sinknick able to gather that one. Rebels kind of scramble into their offensive set, look to move the basketball around the perimeter.
Austin Mathern three-pointer, no good.
Good look, though, by Mathern. Minute 50 to go. Michael Boyd looking to check in for the Rebels. Might get a quick timeout, substitution timeout by Cabarrus here if you get a chance. Wildcats kind of working that far side corner. Britt back to Dirks. That looked like a foul. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And the Rebels steal that basketball. Everybody stopped because the shot clock went off. Hudson Clark with an easy layup.
Yeah.
That is a weird one. You know, the shot clock adds that extra buzzer. They think the play's over.
Yeah.
A minute to go. Another steal by Hudson Clark, but right back to Britt. Gearing kind of caused that one. Britt went down. Hudson Clark, another layup's good. Quick timeout substitution for the Rebels.
Yeah, Scott's not very happy. Just wants them to run back on defense, not to pressure the ball.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, usually you don't see any full court pressure there towards the end of a ball game.
Yeah,
but
just wants them to run back and not try to run up the score too much.
It's been a little bit of a helter-skelter matchup here towards the end.
Yeah.
Both teams kind of running the ball. Once you lose the ball in the front court, just go ahead and get back on defense. Shot's no good.
Yeah,
Clock winding down.
Yeah, they'll probably just hold the.
Bears would like to see them scramble into that offense and just pass the ball until the time's out.
Yeah, just find an open look. What this?
I don't see a shot going up. There's no need for one at this point.
Yeah, it's
Mathern three-pointer on the way, in and out. Rebound by the Wildcats, 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's mainly.
That'll do it.
So that'll do it. Rebels win it 92-31.
Thanks to everybody for joining us. Hope Pletz is back with that ankle. Hopefully gets back on the men and gets back on the floor for you the next game.
Yeah, as Rebels not home until the. Let's see.
We're not home, I don't think, until the Dyke game.
Yeah, until Dyke. So, yeah, we go on the road, so hopefully we can win some big road games, especially that one against North Mahaska and Grindy. So, let's talk Farm Bureau of the game. Who do you have, Al?
I think I'm going to stick with my pick earlier. I think Luke Riffey earned it today.
Yeah, Luke Riffey definitely was the key point of this Rebel offense. Hit 4 or 5 threes today.
Maybe, I thought he had at least 5 today. He might have been about 5 for 7, 5 for 8 from three-point land today.
Yes.
Just really got us started early and never really took foot off the gas. And then he had that job of guarding the leading scorer for the Wildcats. So hats off to him tonight, our Farm Bureau player of the game.
Luke Riffey.
Luke Riffey.
All right, so that will do it for this Thursday night matchup. Hope everyone has a good weekend.
Yep, take care. Drive home safe. The rest of you are already home safe.